What's up, comic compadres, and welcome back to Hoodratville, where I'm your host. I'm Hoodrat, you a Hoodrat, we all Hoodrats, because we're all digging in them back bins, looking for them dream books, looking for them good investments, and looking for them books for our collection that we can pass on to the next generation so we can have a next generation of fun-loving comic book kids. But before I get into it, I want to thank my homeboy right here, Plainclothes D, for dropping the dope beats from Oakland, because we always trying to represent the town, trying to represent the hyphy, trying to bring that town love over to YouTube and Instagram. But full disclaimer before I get into it, because all these books I bought on Instagram, I am a big Instagram buyer, but I also have an Instagram sales page. It's at Hoodrat underscore flea market. And you guys can check out some of the sales I have over there. I'm always willing to make a deal. Just holler at me, DM me, and my books are usually a pretty good price because I want to help the community out as well. But what did I spend on all these Instagram sales? Well, I bought from 3 different buyers and I spent $876. Let me say that again, $876 on Instagram, and I am really happy about it. I'm going to show you the big books first. I know you have busy lives, and I know you want to see what the Hoodrat paid for $876, because you never see that much money Hoodrat spending in one place. But let's show the big books first. So the first book that I got was from my boy T. Ravis Comics, and this is the biggest book that I got during this Instagram sale, and during this Instagram buy, which was like about a week to 2 week span in late August, early September. And it is a beauty. It is Fantastic Four right here. Fantastic Four number 49. And this is the first full appearance of Galactus, which you can see right here. It is the second appearance and first cover of Silver Surfer. And it is the first appearance of the Punisher, Galactus's little pet that protects him and serves him and is like his servant. This is such a dope book. I love it. I think I love this more than 48 because it's just a beautiful cover of Galactus right there. And you see Silver Surfer, his herald, just cruising by, and you see the Fantastic Four running for their lives. I want to thank T. Ravis for packaging this dream book of mine for really well, and it came fast. It came like in one day. I was so stoked, but I want to thank you, man. This is a dream book to me. The second book I bought from T. Ravis is this awesome, amazing Spider-Man annual number 16, and this is the first appearance of Monica Rambeau, who becomes Captain Marvel, and who also becomes Photon and Spectrum. And you can see right here in the slides of her Monica Rambeau becoming Captain Marvel, and you also see sexy Monica Rambeau, hubba hubba hubba. And the third book I got from T. Ravis is this Bloodshot number 7. This is the first appearance of Ninjak and the first appearance between Ninjak and Bloodshot. Another great book that at a great price that I couldn't pass up from T. Ravis, and he shipped these awesome. All right, and my boy Troy also sent me another book, and it's so dope. And I have this book already, but I will take more. And this is Doom and Dazzler on the cover, and we see full-bodied Doom right here, and Dazzler's like, oh yikes. Great book to have, and you know me, I'm a Doom lover of covers, so and those are the books I got from my boy T. Ravis Comics, aka Troy, and I appreciate you, man. Those books came all pristine and in great shipping condition. The second buyer that I bought from was at Trip Power. And I bought books from Trip for a while now. I think this is like probably my 4th buy from him. And he had some great books that he had over here. And let's check these guys. Let's check these guys out, okay? So Trip had these books on sale, and I dig them. Okay, I'm trying to collect my can covers, so I had to get the Avengers number 54, which is a can cover. Okay, I went a little can crazy with Trip because he had them for a really good price. And I say like, if I'm gonna buy them on Instagram, and they're a good price, I'd rather do that than spend time at a back bin and driving around to different LCSs. If I can find them on Instagram, hell yeah, and I'm supporting the community and I'm not paying them damn eBay fees or whatever other fees that are out there that are charging you to sell your books. And we know what apps are those, okay? And then I got this Uncanny Avengers #8 from him, and it's another dope can cover. And this one is one of my favorites. This is my first one. I don't have doubles of these, and this is Fantastic Four 323. Not only is it a dope can cover, but it is also a Fantastic Four book that I am missing. So I'm so glad to have this. I appreciate you, Troy. But that's not it. That's not it. These are not the only books I got from Troy. I got this one also, and this is I want to thank my boy Newbie. This is his spec. I just give props to guys who I heard it from first, and I heard this from my boy Newbie. And this is Fantastic Four 273, and this is the first full appearance of Nathaniel Richard. This is where we see Nathaniel Richards, also his grandson or whatever, his 10th grandson. I don't know what lineage it is, but it's on the last page, and it's where this grandson of his refines this time travel machine that Nathaniel used, and actually refines it, and it's the Egyptian temple, and he takes this all the way back to become Ramatut. So this is a great book to have, and I feel like this is a big book that I don't think people are sleeping on, but people know of, but people are kind of like, I can get that later. But this is a great book to have if Nathaniel Richards ever shows up, and this is him as Prime Kang. It's a dope book to have. And yo, Newbie, that's your spec, bro. Next book I got is this Black Widow #3 of the Marvel Knights. I just feel like it's a great cover of the two going at it. And then some other interesting books I got from my boy Trip is this one. So you guys know I'm a big fan of Riri, and if I see Riri books for a great price, I'm going to buy them. And this is Invincible Iron Man #2, and I think this is a very important issue for Riri, because this is actually her origin story, right? This is actually where we get to meet her best friend Natalie, right? We get to actually even meet her mother in this, and this is how she became. This is how she wanted to. This is her origin and how she became and wanted to become a superhero, because her best friend and her stepfather were shot through the heart at a picnic, and this is her going back. This is her thinking about it. This is her story. It actually shows in the panels that her best friend in the hospital dead, this really shows why she wanted to become Ironheart, and why she really worked at trying to create, an Iron Man type technology suit. And also a good thing about this is that we also see Tony Stark's AI training her to become Ironheart, because she's not actually wearing the Ironheart suit here. She's wearing the suit that she created over at MIT. So this is a good book to have. You saw it in the panels. I always say this, like, don't put all your trust in shows or apps or anything. Just read the books, man, and you find it. And you can see her in Chicago talking with Natalie as they were about to go to a picnic, and then it's a fast forward to when they're in the hospital, and you see her stepfather died, and Natalie tragically died too. And you guys know this book is a key, right? So this is the first time Riri actually puts on the suit. Okay, she actually puts on the red and gold suit like Iron Man. But I also think this is a really important one. Back my boy Newbie. I'm going to give my boy Newbie props, and he read this first, and I read it too. And this is where Tony Stark's AI actually names the suit, or not Riri, but Riri in the suit Ironheart. That's where he actually names his suit Ironheart, and her as a superhero Ironheart, because Natalie feels a lot of she feels a lot of survivor guilt, because she feels like it could have been anybody, and why wasn't it her that got shot instead of Natalie and her father through the heart with the same bullet, you know? And this is, and Tony Stark says, hey, you know, like, that's the reason why you built this suit. You're trying to run from your grief, but maybe you should deal with it. But at the same time, like, this is your armor. And this is why we're going to call this Ironheart. He didn't really say that, but he said that in so many words, and it was really poignant. And also, this is the first time that that she actually meets up with Pepper Potts. So she meets up with Pepper Potts in like the last like 4 pages. So that's a great meeting to have, because, you know, Pepper Potts is going to meet Riri in the, you know, sometime in the MCU. So this is just like a great book to have. She puts on her suit. She puts on this suit for the first time. She is named Ironheart by Tony Stark's AI, and she meets Pepper Potts for the first time. It's a great book to have. And then I got more books from my boy Trip Power, and I just got all these Shuri books. Okay, so I mean, I'm trying to finish up my Shuri run. I got all the keys, so I'm just trying to get on all the fillers, and he had all the fillers. And so we have number 5, and we actually have Riri right there. You know, her and Riri is not their first meetup. That can be that's actually in Ironheart number 9. And then I got this number 7, and we have right here Miss Marvel and Miles and Shuri. We have this beautiful Shuri cover here for number 8, and then we have Shuri here raising the Wakanda Forever fist, and Shuri number 9, and then we got number 10. So these are, you know, I'm just trying to collect. I want to read these. I want to figure these out before you know, the movie comes up, and just, you know, just for my collection, right, to pass on to the next generation. And last but not least, thank you, Trip Power, again, man. Those were dope books. They came shipped well, came shipped fast, man, and I appreciate you. And last but not least, I bought a book. I bought one book from Caroline Comics. It's just a run filler, and it's Young Avengers number 8. Great run filler for me. I think I only need like 3 more of these, and I'm done with the run. But thank you for that. But she also, I mean, this is what great sellers do, man. You know, they send free books. She sent me this free book right here. She sent me this X-Men number 11, which I don't have, and she sent me this book, and this is a book that I wanted to read. I seen it on FOC, but I didn't order it. And this is I Make Boys Cry. Thank you for that. And then she also sent me this awesome, like, thank you note. Like, it's an actual thank you note that, you know, that's awesome. Like, and she wrote, thank you so much for your purchase. I appreciate the support for me as well as the show. You're such a positive member of the community, and I am so glad to be your friend. Can't wait for the next show I get to join you for. And she goes on to say, thank you so much for all the constant support. That's, you know, as a seller, like, and as a buyer, like, these always mean a lot, you know, like, you know, just write a quick note to everybody and say thank you for the support. And, you know, I do that a lot because I'm really appreciative as a seller when someone buys my books and trusts me to ship it, you know, however far it goes. But yo, man, that's my haul from Instagram. Like I told you, I'm a big Instagram buyer. And again, I paid right here $876 for this haul. But again, man, thank y'all for joining me. And make sure to like and subscribe. And as this QR rises, like, you can put your phone up there, and, you know, you can go to my, it can take you straight to my YouTube page. You can just subscribe to it. But I thank y'all and appreciate y'all. And till the next time, I'm Hoodrat, you Hoodrat, and what? We all Hoodrats. Peace.